welcome back, it's Thecardists, and today I've got a new review on the Discoverie deck. Before we start, you can quickly pick this up at Davenport's Magic, the link in the description for that. Yesterday I was in London to go see Derren Brown, his new show. It is a massive sellout, you need to go see it. And I picked up 2 decks from Davenport's Magic, so definitely go check them out. It was such a really nice show, it was definitely worth the money. He was such a nice guy also, and even though he was ill, he still put on a great show, so definitely go check it out. It's at the Palace Theatre, go check it out. And he's going to be going around the UK as well. So the Discoverie deck, this deck is based on a book called the Witchcraft book, and this was written many years ago, and basically this was to show that magicians were performers, not witches as people thought, and many, obviously, people thought, oh my god, he must be a witch because he can do stuff with cards. And this was the first magic book in the UK that was ever made. Now, this deck is meant to look like a really old looking book. As you can tell, it has the pages, look like pages on the border. The whole way around we have the side of the book here, so it does look very good. On the side it has Discoverie Deck, and it has like a symbol here, like for me, I'm not too sure what the symbol means. But it's all rusty and old, like an really old book. We have all the paper and like the back of the book. As you can see, we have the whatever the side, I don't know what the side of the book's called, the I forgot what it's called, the bind, I'm not too sure. And then we have the colour back here. And then we have on the front it says Discoverie Deck, and then we have the rest of the artwork here as well. So it looks really nice and good looking. On the bottom it has some information about the United States Playing Card Company. On the top it's a black United States Playing Card seal, so that's always good. So it is made by the US Playing Card Company, so that's cool. And it's basically a really old looking kind of feel to it, so it looks all new and old, and it's just good. I understand where they've gone with it because the book is many years ago, so it's definitely worth checking out. So let's pop the open. As you can see, there is nothing on the flap here, it's just black, and then the flaps are black too. So let's move on to the deck. There's a couple of hidden stuff with this deck, so that's what I really like the look of it for, because it's different and unique. The back design is a bit of a plain back, but it just looks like a piece of, like, the sheet of paper. It looks really old, like a back of a book as well. Looks really old, looks different, and there's nothing really interesting with the back. It just, I understand what they've done. It's like really old looking, and it's meant to resemble the box, obviously, because if they had a brand new clean looking one, it wouldn't look as good, would it? So let's move on to the cards themselves. Now, what you receive in this deck is a couple of things. We're going to move on to that. First off, let me just get the aces out, because there's a little bit of surprise I wanted to show you with that. They say something, and I thought it was pretty interesting, because you don't usually get decks that talk. Well, not talk, but say words. And then here you go. So you get 2 pretty just normal white cards, and the rest are like this kind of shade of dark, like looking old. Here we have some old, these are 2 jokers. These are 2 of the old magic props that we used many years ago. I'm not sure what they were used for, but if anyone knows, you can comment down below and I'll put an annotation up there. So we have the 2 ones. This has balls, and this has like kind of like the samurai kind of things. Here we have that these kind that tells you about the Discoverie of Witchcraft. It just tells you a little bit more about it, and it gives you a website there, and the website will be in the description too. Then here we have the Discoverie of Witchcraft, and then it shows you how a trick was done. As you can see, this will be covered up, and there's a person, like a dead body there, and there's a head, a guy sitting on there. So it just reveals a magic trick and how it was actually done. Then we get these 4 aces, and if you lay them out in a certain order, if you lay them out in this order, the ace of spades, the ace of hearts, the ace of clubs, and the ace of diamonds, it says, if you play along, strangers beware of him that says simple of dark. Okay, I think that's the order, but they're basically, if you put them in a certain way, if you check out Laura 7 Marie, she'll tell you the exact order. It says a certain like kind of a sentence. As you can see on each of the cards, it has like the writing of books on the back, so the whole way through you can see that there's all this writing here as well. We'll move on to the rest of the cards. If we move on to the spades of the deck, they are basically normal pips, but all the 2s and the 4s of each of the pack, that's about it with all of it. Yeah, the 2s and the 4s have the magic tricks and little images on them, but as you can see, there's like this texture of all the written text on the cards as well here. The royalties is just standard red for the blacks here, and you can see the text is still going. Okay, we'll move on to the diamonds now also. The diamonds, you can see on the 2 has all the tricks, and it goes through, there's another trick there, just all different tricks on the 2s and 4s through the deck, and then we have the standard orange and red ones here with the text going on the back there behind them. Then we have the kings, sorry, the clubs, and you can see standard royalty, and then the same here. Then you get to the 4 and it has a magic trick, the same as the heart diamonds did, and then you have the almighty hearts, and you can see standard here all the way through, same as before, with the same tricks on the 2s and the 4s. So let's check how this deck handles. First off, the back, it's not really a favourite of mine, but I think it's really nice though, the look of this deck, the way they've got all the text and stuff. So I don't understand what they've been doing with this deck, so it does handle well. I think it's an air cushion finish to this deck that feels like a normal bicycle, to be honest, but that's always good. It riffle shuffles. It riffle shuffled good, didn't it? This is a giant. Whoa, Giant Fan actually does it really well with these. Giant Fan with this does really well. It feels good in the hands. It works well with me. Cuts. It feels really smooth in the hands actually. It does. It's really good at handling. I don't know what finish I've actually used. Maybe it's different. Springs well. Fans. Fans easy actually. Fans really good actually for even if you're left-handed. So that's a bonus. And Riffle Shuffle, as I said, it does that also perfectly. So you can pick this deck up at, and flips good well as well. You can pick this deck up at Davenport's Magic, a great little magic shop. You should definitely check out. It's right near Leicester Square, I believe, Leicester Square, yeah. If not, I'm sadly mistaken. It's underground, definitely go check it out. Definitely worth going there. It's a great little magic shop and I highly recommend it. So you can pick this deck up there. Go check out Darren Brown's infamous show at Palace Theatre. 3 more weeks it's got left, I believe. That's it. I'll see you guys next time, and comment down below what you'd like to see next. Make sure you subscribe, you check out my last video, and you check out my Twitter, and check out my company, okay? Just there. Join our forum. Why not? Talk to me and join the rest. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, and I'm going to see you Tuesday. Goodbye.